Alright, do you even know what NARS is? Well, NARS is a cosmetics brand founded by Francois NARS back in 1994, and he founded the company. He's French and he founded it in New York City. But fast forward to 2019, they just launched their very first fragrance called Audacious. This is it right here. I'm going to hold it in a way so that I don't put smudges on it. Now, why am I reviewing this fragrance for you today? I bought it because it's one of my favorite perfumers, Olivia Giacobetti. She did the fragrance. And after smelling it, I blind bought it. I loved the bottle. It was gorgeous. And I looked up the notes and I saw that it was floral with woody notes and incense smoke. So it was a blind buy. And I'm really, really intrigued with the smell. It does remind me of some other fragrances of hers that I've smelled though. So if you want to find out about Audacious by NARS, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time tuning into the channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, discovering new brands, and of course participating in giveaways and still haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So yeah, I don't know much about NARS because I don't really buy makeup or cosmetics, but I had heard about this fragrance, Audacious, and I got very intrigued because this bottle is beautiful, as you can see, and this is the box it comes in. So very classy, dark, minimalistic. So I was intrigued, and that's why I decided to buy this one. The notes didn't scare me because it had lots of flowers, tropical flowers, and then also woody notes with incense, and there's also some white musk in the fragrance as well. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. It's a blind buy. It just launched 2019. It's $180 for a 50 ml bottle, so it is pricey. Very niche price category. It's considered a woody floral or maybe a woody floral musk or floral woody musk. The parent company of NARS is Shiseido, who also owns Serge Lutens. So I felt like I was getting quality here with this fragrance. And even though it was blind buy, I really like what I'm smelling because it's very, very unique and it's very in line with Olivia Giacobetti's creations for this house called IUNX, IUNX, which is a perfume shop that was inside the Hotel Coste in Paris, which I think now no longer is inside there. But if you know any of those fragrances like Lethair or Splash Forte from IUNX, then you would probably really dig this fragrance. So what do we have for notes here? We've got at the top white Frangipani, smoke of incense. In the heart you've got Tiare flower, Ylang-Ylang essential oil, and sandalwood. And in the base notes you've got white cedar essential oil and white musk. Not a lot going on, and when you look at the bottle you think you're going to get a very dark fragrance, but I think what they were going for is the contrasts, because you got like these really happy tropically flowers contrasting with like dark, smoky incense and woody notes. So it's a very, very unique creation for me. It does hint at those fragrances, as I said, from the brand IUNX, and it's very in line with her style. Now, if you don't know Olivia Giacobetti, she's done fragrances for Diptyque, L'Artisan Parfumé, those two fragrances she did for those houses, Philosophus, and what's the other one? Premier Figuier for L'Artisan, which I have a video comparing those two fragrances on the channel. They're very, very similar, those fragrances, a little bit minute nuances, differences. Check that out. But she's also done Tea for Two, and she did Lubin Idol, and many, many other fragrances. So I really like what she does. But this is more in line with the fragrances from the house of IUNX. It's very dark and sort of gothic in experience, because even though you have all those white flowers that I'm not too familiar with, Ylang-Ylang I know a little bit about it, but then again, what is Tiare flower? So Tiare flower is a tropical Tahitian gardenia, which kind of smells like suntan lotion, coconutty. So with this one, you have a lot of that in here. In fact, I first smelled it and I got coconut right away. It's got a very, very major suntan lotion coconutty kind of effect. So it's like, it's smoke, and then you have the coconutty effect in here, the suntan lotion-y effect. It's a very, very contrasty experience. So that's very, very prominent here. There are some slight fruity nuances in here as well, which you get from the Frangipani flower. And both of these flowers, including the Tiare flower, have kind of a jasmine-like undertone. So they kind of are like jasmine, but not quite. So the experience is a bit like that with this fragrance. So it's a major floral fragrance, and if you like beachy, coconutty, suntan lotiony fragrances, you're gonna like this. But you must like incense smoke because it's pretty prominent. It's big, lots of smoke in here. It's very, very smoky. So the contrast of those pretty happy notes with a dark incense note is very, very prominent. You experience it. So this one actually also goes very milky. Now I said coconut, of course, because it's very coconutty, and I think it's coming from that Tiare flower. According to my research, it goes coconutty. There's milkiness, there's a milky factor, a smooth, kind of creamy, milky experience, and I'm assuming it's the combination of the Tiare flower with the sandalwood that's in here, in the heart. So when you have those two combined, you're getting that like milkiness, like it's just like a milky experience, and it's almost like coconut milk, but not necessarily like coconut water, but more of the milk of the coconut rather than the water, if that makes sense. So it's very, very smooth and milky and creamy, which I like. It's another contrast because that smoke is major standout, like it's really, really standout. So you gotta love smoke, and you gotta love flowers because this is all about flowers. So just picture yourself, you're sitting maybe at a tropical island, beach setting. You've got suntan lotion on, it's coconutty, but you also have a fire next to you that's burning, and you're cooking, like, I don't know, food or something before you start cooking the food. It's just because that smoke is very, very prominent here. The other thing is, it's a smooth fragrance. I think it's very, very polished. It's like it's fine-tuned. It wears very, very smooth. It's no rough. There's like some fragrances that you wear are kind of rough around the edges. Even like some of the quality, like really expensive fragrances, they do have like a rough around the edges kind of a quality. This one is so smooth. It's like it's gone through like a strainer, and they've taken out everything that actually kind of like interferes or kind of becomes an annoyance, and they've removed it all, and it's cleaned up so much that when you spray it, it's so pure and clean. It's just a very, very clean, super cleaned up version of a fragrance that you're wearing. So it wears very, very smooth. It does have some projection. I mean, it's not like an ultra beast. It's a designer after all, although it's a makeup designer, sort of like Guerlain. So they finally have their first fragrance. They went with a very well-known perfumer. They've released a quality fragrance. Very pricey though, $180 for a 50 ml bottle. I think is really pricey. So you're going into niche territory here. Now, I don't know anything about the makeup, so the cosmetics. I don't know if you are ladies or men who wear makeup or cosmetics. Let me know something about the quality of the brand overall as a makeup and cosmetic brand, because I've never experienced it myself. I don't know anything about it. I know about the brand. I know they're kind of sort of edgy. I don't know if they are 100%, but I like what I see on their Instagram account, and I'm kind of intrigued. And their Instagram account, I think, is called Narcissists, so it's kind of a playful, but their look and everything is very, very dark and kind of classy dark at the same time. So if you have any information about the actual cosmetic makeup brand, do put it down so I find out. I really, really like this. I think the only negative is the fact that it's overly priced. That's the disappointing part about it. It is from a designer or a makeup brand, so I think I think the pricing is really bad. I think it should have been maybe $200 for 100 ml rather than $180 for a 50 ml. Then the price point would be kind of a little better for me, because when you do the per mil mathematics with this one, it's really overly priced. So it's the sad part about it. Maybe they'll go on sale, maybe it'll go to discounters, or maybe there's some kind of a promotion or something you can do and get a discount with it when you buy it. But I paid full retail. But still, I'm happy with the release. It's a great release. It does remind me of the YUNX Fragrances, as I said, but still very, very quality. I enjoy wearing it. I like the smoky contrasting touches of the incense with the white flowers. That's very, very unique to me, and I think it could have a cult following. I think the brand overall is a cultish kind of a brand for makeup. That's my experience from it, and I think the fragrance would have it as well. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Audacious from NARS? Do you like this fragrance? Do you like the look of it? Let me know. Put some comments down. Let's get a conversation started. Also, if you've sampled it already, please let me know what you think about it. Do you like the idea of the fragrance, the combination of the notes with the incense smoke and the woody touches with all those white flowers? Let me know. Put that down as well. And let me know if you're a fan of Olivia Giacobetti and if you've sampled IUNX Fragrances. I'd like to find out. Other than that, guys, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.